Hi there and welcome back to my channel. If you haven't been here before, then my name is Abigail and I make videos aimed at helping you become a more intentional Christian parent. In today's video I'm going to be sharing with you my top gift ideas for a 1-year-old. So my baby Samuel has just had his first birthday, and these are all things that he's played with from when he's about 10 months old onwards, and he's going to get a lot of use out of them over the next year as well. So there are things that will work very well for a slightly younger child, a slightly older child, or if your child's at a slightly different stage than mine. I like to be quite intentional about the gifts that I choose for my baby, just because I don't want my house cluttered with loads and loads of stuff that we don't need, and I don't want to be spending loads of excessive amounts of money on, again, things that we don't need or things he's not going to play with. So I've picked very carefully for his first birthday. Some of these things were of course gifted to my baby as well, but I think these are all great things to buy for either for your child or for someone else's child for their first birthday. So the first thing is something that my gran, so my baby's great gran, bought him, and it is this beautiful wooden bus. I think all toys, like wooden toys, are like always a really great bet for a child, because they're going to get so much use out of them, and especially if they're an open-ended toy, which most wooden toys are. So he's obviously going to get a lot of use out of this when he gets bigger and he'll start properly role-playing with it. I'll just show you what it is. So it's a bus. It's one of these buses that I can never remember the name of, and he's really good at like pulling this bit up and opening it, and then inside you can see all the wee people. So it's like a kitchen scene, so there's like the wee table and then there's all these wee people, and they all colour match. So that one bit's green there, you can see, and when he's bigger he'll be able to match the colours. So these all the people are the same, all colour match their wee bits. And then there's also like a wee dog, which Samuel absolutely adores. This little wooden dog. It's literally just a wooden dog. He chews on this all the time because he's still teething as well. So this is quite durable. It withstands a lot of chewing because Samuel loves to chew still, but it'll also be like a great toy when he's actually like knows how to play with toys properly, because he'll be able to play with the wee people and also the wee bus. So I think this is a really great toy. It's gorgeous and I really love it. And I'm going to link everything I talk about in this video down below so you can go and check it out if you want to. If I can't find the exact one online, then I'll link the most similar thing that I can find. So the next present I would suggest getting is a really cheap and cheerful one, but one that will also get a lot of use out of, and it is a little toy watering can. So this is the one we got Samuel. I think this was about £4, and it's like a wee child-sized watering can. So I see this getting a lot of use in the bath, like when I can pour it over him, or he can pour it over him, and when he gets bigger he will like water plants with it. So it's one of those really cheap, cheerful, multifunctional presents that I think will get a lot of use out of and that he already loves. Okay, the next one is a set of pot and pans. So these are the ones that I got Samuel. These are from IKEA, and I'll just show you them and I'll tell you why I got them as well. So these are the ones we got him for his birthday, and it is metal pans. So I really like this one because it's got a lid, so he's just getting to the stage of learning to be able to put lids on things. So he's going to get a lot of use out of that one, I think. And then also just the noise is absolutely beautiful. And then it also comes with 2 more of these kind of pans, one of these as well, and that set of 4 pans was £6 in IKEA. And then I also got like little utensils for him, so like wee things like this. And all I see him doing with them at the moment, or all he does with them at the moment, is he hits them, and they all make like lots and lots of nice different sounds. So if you hit this one against this, obviously it makes that sound. If you hit a metal one, it makes that sound. You get the idea. So at the moment they're almost functioning as musical instruments, but then when he gets bigger he'll be able to actually play with them all together, like as a play set of kitchen things. So he'll get a huge amount of use out of them as well. And Samuel he adores just making a noise with these, and they're so affordable. So the set of pans were £6, and then this set of utensils that comes with 5 pieces was £2.50. So can't really go wrong with that. Okay, next up is a set of musical instruments. These are the ones that we got him, and they are the Baby's First Birthday Band by Hallett brand. And these are actually really good, but I think they'd also be good for a much younger child. It does say 12 months plus, and it's for a first birthday, but children way younger than this would also enjoy this. I would say that you could get this one, or you could get a wooden set. I actually ordered a wooden set to start with because I thought it would last him longer, but he's just a little bit too young and he can't really play with any of the wooden things. He can't play with like the triangle, and they have like wee wooden sticks and he just chews on them. So I don't think they're good for him at the moment, but if your child's a bit like more advanced and is like really get learning to play with things a bit more, then that would be a great option, was to get a wooden set. So I'll link a wooden set down below, but I'll also link this set because Samuel adores this set like so much. So I'll show you what it comes with it. He gets, it's like it is all plastic, so it's not going to last as long, but again I think he'll just get some more, he's just going to get more enjoyment out of it in like the shorter term. So it's this one, and it's like a tambourine type thing. And then he also has a clicker clacker, which makes that kind of noise, a mini rainbow catcher, a little raffle. Like this one would be perfect for like quite a small child. And then bells, which bells are always a good sound to make. So that's a set of 5 things for about £20 I got. So that's quite affordable as well. They may not last as long as some of the wooden presents, but I find that Samuel gets more enjoyment out of that at the moment, like where he is at his like development stage where he is just now. Okay, the next thing is something for babies learning to walk, which is generally about the 1-year-old mark. So we got him this walker. Well, I call it a walker anyway, but it's like something that you use. It also has like a wee bit that attaches here, but I've not got it at the moment. But basically, it's one of those things that they stand on and then they push along. And again, room for development, because with it, it comes with it with blocks, which you can then put through like the shape sorter bits here, or also the shape sorter bits on the side. Samuel's actually small enough that he can actually fit in this as well, so you can like push him along in it, and he can also push it himself. So he's learning to walk still, so he's getting great use out of that. Okay, my next toy that I would recommend is a toy that I also mentioned in my best toys for the first year of life, and it is the good old eggs. So I'll just mention it quickly because you might have seen that video, but it is the squeaky eggs, which they are coloured, make noises, and they have shapes on the bottom. And it's just, I have to mention that again because he loves it at the moment, and he's also going to get so much use out of it in the years to come. I'm not going to mention anything else about that. You can go and watch my other video if you want to hear more about it, but highly recommend that as well for a first birthday. And the final thing I want to mention is something you cannot go wrong with for any child's birthday ever, and it is books. And I just want to mention the books that I find the best, that he's enjoyed the most for the last few months and is still enjoying. So the one that he enjoys one of the most is Where's Spot, and it is the good old Lift the Flat Where's Spot. I've had to make some repairs to this actually because he has been over enthusiastic, but Lift the Flap, like he loves getting involved with Lift the Flap. So Where's Spot's a great one. Then also 10 Tiny Tadpoles, which if you don't know, it's one of these stories where there's like the tadpoles are kind of raised so you can like feel them, and then you go from 10 down to 9, down to 8, down to 7, and at the end there's like a pop-up bit. Oops, there's like a pop-up bit here. And yeah, he just loves all the visuals with that one. And then finally, a Christian one is Daniel and the Hungry Lions. This, he really enjoys this one. Some of the stories I feel like in Christian books can be too long or the things too advanced, but this is like the perfect book for like a 1-year-old, because in it it's got like a little bit of words, but then also the pictures are really fascinating for him to look at. Like he adores looking at the pictures in these ones. They're just like bright and colourful, and he really enjoys listening to this one. And that's it for my top gift ideas for a 1-year-old. None of these things are very expensive. Probably the most expensive is like the walker thing, that cost us about £40, but everything else pretty cheap and cheerful, and things that your baby's going to enjoy now and for ages and ages to come. So I really hope this video was helpful for you guys. If it was, then hit the subscribe button down below, leave me a comment, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.